so finally I have time to make what I eat in a day. So I'm preparing 6 meals for you, which is 2 days worth for me, and they're all relatively healthy and low carb, so let's get started. First meal is breakfast, and always start off with water, super important guys. I also drink tea in the morning, in this case flat tummy tea. For breakfast I'm having a banana, almond butter, cottage cheese, and blueberries. Once I'm done peeling the banana, I like to melt the almond butter for about 30 seconds in the microwave and put that onto the banana. It makes it really yummy, and on the side I have some cottage cheese with blueberries on top. If you want to add a bit extra, add on some walnuts and chia seeds as well, and there's my breakfast. Sometimes I do feel like snacking on things, but make sure you snack healthy. So I have here oranges, cherry tomatoes, and blueberries as a snack. For lunch, I like to make a quesadilla because they're always my favorite. I'm taking this low-carb spinach kale wrap and heating that up in a pan first. Then I add half a cup of mozzarella. I cover it in half to let the cheese melt and the wrap golden. Then I go ahead and flip it to the other side and wait another minute. Then you are done! I love stringy mozzarella. Look how nicely it pulls apart, guys. Who else loves melted cheese as much as I do? Nom nom nom. For dinner, I'm making tofu and veggies. Everything is really simple to do. So I chop up the tofu into squares and pop that into the oven for 10 minutes at about 450 degrees. While that's in the oven, I'm going to prep all the veggies that I want to make. I like steaming my vegetables a little, so I add a little bit of water onto the pan, adding in broccoli, green beans, bell pepper to make everything colorful, and letting that steam for a minute. Yeah, I know I don't have a lid for this pan, but anyways, once that's done, add in red onions and cherry tomatoes. I don't steam these because they get cooked faster, but if you want to stir fry instead of steaming, then definitely add onions in first for a yummy taste. I stir my vegetables for another minute, then they should be finished. I know I didn't add any condiments to my vegetables, but of course feel free to add salt, pepper, and whatever you may think will make it taste better. Once the tofu comes out of the oven, I pop it onto the pan and cooking it for about 4 minutes or so until they're golden. Keep flipping the tofu to make sure it doesn't get burnt on one side. Add black pepper and cayenne pepper to taste. I'm in love with almond butter and all my friends know this too, so you know it. I'm going to add almond butter to it, drizzle a little on top over my tofu, and trust me, it's delicious. Then you're done. I find this dish to be super colorful and healthy, so feel free to give it a try as well. The next morning for breakfast, I'm going to show you how to make these avocado deviled eggs. You'll need 2 eggs or however many you want to make. I'm using 1/4 of an avocado, some lemon, chili flakes, and cayenne pepper. For the filling, I'm slicing this avocado into a small bowl, squeezing a little bit of lemon and sprinkle chili flakes on top. Set that mixture aside for now. For my eggs, I'm making them medium boil. That's usually how I like my eggs. Once the water is boiling, bring it to a simmer and then add the eggs in. Let it simmer for about 7 to 8 minutes before taking the eggs out. Once the eggs are finished, I slice them in half to prep them for the filling. With the yolks, I scoop it out and mix it in with the avocado. I put the filling mixture into a Ziploc, cut a hole in the corner to squeeze out the mixture. I just fill the eggs to the top and then make it look all nice and pretty. I like spicy, so I added cayenne on top as well. You must try this because I was seriously blown away how good avocado tastes with eggs, and I love this so much. So yeah, give it a try. For lunch, I'm making these stuffed mini bell pepper bites. So here are all the ingredients I'm using to make it. I'm using ground chicken instead of beef since it's more lean, and also I like the taste of the chicken more. I first heat up a pan and cook the ground chicken, adding spices until it's cooked all the way through. It'll only take about 2 minutes, but make sure it's cooked well because you really don't want to be eating raw chicken and you don't want to be getting sick. So here I'm setting up foil on a tray to bake everything. I put the bell peppers, ground chicken, lots of mozzarella cheese, some parmesan, and pop that in the oven for 10 minutes at 400 degrees. Once finished, I take it out, put avocado on top. I'm serving it with sour cream on the side as well. If you can't have oily Mexican dishes at the restaurants, then definitely try to make your own like this one at home because it's a yummy alternative. Last thing I'm making for dinner is baked fish and veggies. This was my first time baking salmon, so what I do recommend is making it for 12 minutes at 450 degrees or until it has become golden. I did not do it here, but trust me, yours will turn out better than this. For the vegetables, I'm steaming it again like I've done before, adding on some spices for the extra flavor. Once the salmon was done, I took it out and here is the easy dinner. Seriously, all these recipes were either found online or I just threw some things together and found that it tastes good, like the almond butter and tofu. So I don't eat these meals every day, nor do I eat 3 large meals every day. This is just an overall idea of what I do eat, but my diet does change consistently, getting healthier every time. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and also comment if you want more food videos. I can make more food videos for you guys.